I really have always wanted to be a doctor. There really wasn't anything else that I thought about doing. I am Dr. Shannon Udovic-Constant, and I am a pediatrician in San Francisco with Kaiser Permanente, and I am the president of the California Medical Association. Children and teenagers as well, just call it like it is, and I love that. Some folks will say like pediatrics is really hard because you have to, it's almost like you have two different patients, both the child and or the teen and also the parent. And I don't see that as being difficult because I can align with the parents because we want the same thing. One that really comes to mind is a teenager who was making some really poor choices. The parent was really struggling with how to keep her safe, and she was kind of engaging in some substance use and also had run away from home. And I was able to track her down through school, and she ended up coming home. And then she turned 18, and I received a handwritten note from her, and she said to me, "You don't have to worry anymore. I'm safe and I'm good, and thank you so much for believing in me."
She's always been with me my entire life. When I got pregnant, I wanted her to be my daughter's doctor.
One of the pieces that did shape, I think, the direction that my career took is because of the financial situation that my family was in growing up. We were on Medicaid insurance, and I saw how that insurance was difficult to access care, and we had difficulties finding a pediatrician that would accept the insurance, and so would travel like far across the county. And as a young child, you kind of know about that, like when you're sitting in a car in traffic for long periods of time and you don't feel well, you're sick, and that's why you're on the way to the doctor. And so I had from that experience really an understanding of what kind of Medicaid insurance was, and I knew that I had a commitment to making sure that access to care for all that have Medicaid was achievable. You know, as the president of the largest state medical association, there is just enormous possibility of things that we can accomplish. And so that's the personal piece to me, is to guarantee that not only are all of our patients insured, but that insurance status guarantees that they can actually receive care.
This year I shadowed Dr. Udovic for 3 days during my winter break, and it was really amazing to see just the wide variety of patients that she takes care of. It's not just you go to the doctor and she fixes your specific problem, it's you sit down with her. She really gets an understanding of what's going on in your life and how to help you in any dimension of that. She's absolutely inspired my career to become a pediatrician.
You know, the impact that I hope that as I retire from this beautiful profession, that people will say is that I made a difference. And that I made a difference both sort of in those small ways where I reassured a mom that her child didn't have anything serious so that she could sleep at night with that child who's sick with a fever, to the bigger things, that I helped to create policy where we had potable drinking water in all California schools. And so I hope that at the end that it's both kind of those big but also those really small, super meaningful moments that I helped both create health, but also calm, just for families and their young people.